morning has broken, my windows are open, wanna feel the wind blow.
Hey guys, it's Abby from My Practically Imperfect Life. I was editing today's video and realized I hadn't done an intro for it. So I thought to introduce this, I would let you know that we are kind of in that time period where we are taking down all of the fall decorations at our house, along with all of the everyday decor, you know, the things I have up year round. And that's to make room for the massive amount of Christmas decorations that we will be putting up. As you can see, we've already gotten started by getting our tree up and getting the lights on it. And there's just so much more for us to get put up. But I find that this is the perfect time for me to do a deep clean of the majority of the house. I mean like a super deep clean, because we're pulling furniture out and shifting it around. We're taking things off of shelves. I mean, we're looking under rugs, things that aren't just part of our normal everyday or every week cleaning regimen. So I thought I would take you along and show you what we do as a part of our deep clean for Christmas. Maybe it'll help you get motivated if you have things you need to get ready in your home before the holidays. The second piece of this is that I've been doing a lot of reading and research lately about some of the more dangerous ingredients or potentially harmful ingredients that can be found in a lot of things we're bringing into our home, whether that be in things we wear, things we wash our clothes with, things that we eat, and of course our cleaning solutions. Now there has been a shift in the market where we're seeing more and more kind of clean products or all natural products become available, but they can be quite pricey at times. But there are ways to create some good natural cleaning solutions that are efficient but safe. And so as I'm going through this deep clean, I'm going to share a couple that I have been using and enjoying, and hopefully that'll give you some ideas on ways that you can incorporate those in your home as well. So without further ado, let's jump on in, get this house clean.
So I decided to start with the rug, which meant I had to move all of the furniture off of it, which was a workout in and of itself, and then a quick vacuum just to get the initial loose stuff off.
Okay, so I don't know how well this will show up, but you see how dingy it is here on this part of the rug, and you can kind of see how bright it's supposed to be in other areas. So we get it cleaned twice a year by like Stanley Steamers. But because of the animals, I'm cleaning this. You're not gonna be able to lay on it. We get a bunch of fur and stuff embedded in it. So I'm gonna show you a tool that I use to try to get out a bunch of fur that isn't picked up by the vacuum cleaner before I actually come in and clean the carpet. Are we ready to see how much hair you leave on the carpet? Yeah. So this is the tool we got off Amazon for cleaning extra hair out of the rugs. We have found that it's not really safe for our furniture. I think the furniture fibers are just too loose and it will catch on them, but it is perfect for rugs. But basically what you do is you just brush your rug and it will pull up extra hair out of the fibers. So you can see that's just a little bit there. And I will go over this entire rug doing this, and we will see just how much extra is pulled out of it when I'm done.
Just wanna be on my own.
Okay, so even after vacuuming a couple of times, collected these big balls of hair out of the rug using the scrubbing tool. You laying on the rug is not helpful. So I'm gonna vacuum all this up. I'm gonna vacuum the rug again, and then we will run our carpet and rug cleaner on it. We just have like, I think it's a Bissell, and we just use the cleaning solution that's recommended with it. We make sure that we don't put too much of the soap in there. We just want enough to kind of loosen up dirt. And I'm doing the rug first because it's gonna take the longest to dry before we move on to like the windows and stuff. All right, Bud, you're gonna need to get off the rug. Come on. Come on. All right, well, the vacuum cleaner will make it move. There we go. Come on.
So it did take me 4 rounds of filling up and emptying this little carpet cleaner to get the whole rug cleaned. It's just amazing. In just a few months since we've had them deep cleaned, how much is built up on here from people walking on it and the pets. I mean, I'll show you how dirty the water was in 1 round on the tank. Ugh, so gross. So while the carpet dried, I decided I would tackle the windows. Now this is the window all the animals like to sit at, press their noses against, so they do get pretty streaked up. I mixed up a natural cleaner. This one is a mix of vinegar, water, and just a few drops of Dawn dish soap. I mean, it's a great cleaner. It doesn't leave any streaks, gets things nice and clear. cleaned them from the inside, and then I went outside and did a funny balancing act on my furniture on the porch to get them nice and clean. Well, that is much, much, much better. Very nice. Now, as far as the floors, I did have to do them in sections because I could only move the rug and the furniture so much at a time. I decided to sweep instead of using my stick vac because it's just not been working super great lately. A good old broom did the trick, and then I mixed up some mop solution. Now you might wonder why I'm not using something like a steam cleaner. Well, we have vinyl plank floors, and using steam on them can damage them and void the manufacturer warranty. What I like to do is mix a little bit of apple cider vinegar with water. It's safe for the floors, but it also gets a good deep clean done.
Okay, I thought I would give a little bit of an update. So, as you can see, I've got the windows cleaned. The curtains are just folded up because I was mopping the floor. And I have shifted all of the couches like one at a time. I moved them like out of the way, swept underneath them, mopped underneath them. The carpet is finally dry all the way. And I have moved over our chair to make room for our Christmas tree right here and taken everything down. All of the couch cushions are piled in there for the moment. We keep like protective covers on our couches most of the time, except when company's here, because we have 6 cats and a dog, and they all like to sleep on the couch, and hair gets everywhere and it tears things up. And so I'm going to go ahead and wash all of those because they needed it. So next thing we're going to do is I'm going to mix up a little bit of some homemade wood cleaner. It's really, really simple. It's a vinegar mixed with olive oil, and you can add in like some lemon essential oil if you want to. I don't have any more, so we'll skip that part. And I'm going to start scrubbing down all of the wood shelves throughout the house. So I have like the floating shelves. I can't really do the top of the mantle because it's textured, but I will dust it off with a microfiber. But the top of all of the like end tables, the coffee table, my big display over there. Here, I'll show you the mess that's on this side of the room. Yikes, right? So that side's a little bit crazy because the dining room table is currently the catch-all. I have been trying to get all of the fall stuff put away. I've got 2.5 totes filled, or 2 full-size totes and a half-size tote. And I bought so much extra fall decor this year that I really need to go buy 2 more totes so I can put like all of the like faux flowers and stuff like that away, and just the last couple decorating items. So I might pause momentarily, go get that so I can get the fall stuff out of the way, and then I have to repeat this process in the dining room as well, because the dining room has another rug. I need to shift the dining room table off of it so I can clean the rug all the way, both with like the little brush I showed you and with the carpet cleaner. And then there are windows to clean there. I have a runner rug that goes down our hallway that needs to be cleaned as well. And then I want to clean the windows really good in here. So if I get the living room and the dining room done tonight, I will be happy. You know, the kitchen needs a deep clean as well, and so like do the bathrooms and stuff. But if I can get this whole room done, it'll have been a successful day, and I can start putting up Christmas decorations tomorrow. All right, guys, so I decided I was gonna go ahead and go to Walmart and look for those totes I needed, because I really feel like I need to clean up that fall stuff in that half of the room so I can get things put away and do some proper cleaning. Now, the goal here is to not get too distracted at Walmart, because I kind of want to find some twinkly lights, like, you know, lights that actually will twinkle, to add to the mantle garland and to the Christmas tree and just everywhere. And I have this thought of doing a super slim Christmas tree in the kitchen and decorating it with all like baking themed, like gingerbread stuff and whatnot. So I just have a bad habit of like wandering over to their seasonal stuff and getting distracted. So
well, I did pick up 3 containers, which work out great for storage, but I did slip and buy a few Christmas things. Found these cute gingerbread mugs, and I got my twinkly lights. Now it is time to get all of the rest of this fall stuff packed away. I like to put all of my like artificial flowers into one container. I don't want to stack them too high because I don't want to crunch up the flowers. And then I like to reuse plastic bags that we've gotten from the grocery store to wrap all of my breakables, and they store really well this way.
Okay, so after putting away all the fall stuff, I decided to switch some things around. So this guy was over yonder, and I flippy-flopped them. So when you see my Christmas decorating, it'll all make sense. Anyways, finally getting back to doing the wood cleaning. So I have another natural cleaner that I like to use. It is basically a 1-to-1 ratio of olive oil and vinegar, and you can put in essential oils if you want to, like lemon or something like that. I don't have any lemon, so if you store it in a bottle, it's fine, but just be aware that, you know, it will go rancid after a certain amount of time. But I usually just mix up a small amount each time, so I really don't have a bunch left over. However, if it sits for a while, it will separate, so you have to shake it really good to get it mixed up. Spray it onto your microfiber cloth, wipe down. It will like clean your wood, but it also, like, the oil will help kind of nourish and keep that wood looking really good. So found it to be a good cleaner for the time being. So we're gonna get these shelves cleaned off, and then we're almost done with these rooms for tonight. I did get everything swept and mopped over on this side. I think the last thing I have to do over here is the carpet, which we'll probably do that and not film it because, well, you guys have already seen it. So let's get going.
I was able to end up getting the living room and the dining room 100% deep cleaned by the end of the day. It felt really good to check these 2 rooms off my list, and I can start decorating them for the holidays. Still more to go, but these were 2 big areas that I really needed to get done. So thank you guys for joining me for this Get It Done With Me deep cleaning video. Hopefully it motivates you to get started on projects in your own home and get ready for the upcoming Christmas season.